Hello, good afternoon. Yes, we have another brand new arrival. I'd love to introduce the company called Crafty Pig. And of course, the wonderful Janine's here with us. Janine, welcome to Hochanda.
Thank you.
Lovely to have you on board.
Thank you.
Certainly is. Now tell us, because you are brand new, so we've got brand new items, you're a brand new guest. Tell us a little bit about Crafty Pig and how you found yourself here at Hochanda.
We've been going for, this will be our 7th year. So started with stepdaughter, decided to do a little bit of crafting in her spare time. So her dad and I, partners, thought, that's very interesting. We're not craft people, so did a bit of research, looked into it, and thought, a little bit of an opening here. So
marvellous.
We bought a laser and started off in our garage at home. We had to build the garage first.
To put the laser in?
Yeah. And started off thinking, we'll just be doing hearts and stars, it'll be easy. Oh my word, not easy at all.
So who is the designer behind everything then?
Stepdaughter Emma.
Right.
I have the ideas and then I say to her, this is what I would like.
I see.
It's actually hard, it's not hard if you've been taught properly how to design these, and I can do little bits. Yeah. But she's supersonic speed, so she's just, I can't keep up with her at all.
So let me ask a question then, Janine. Stepdaughter had the idea originally. This is Emma. Emma, I'm sure you're watching. Stepdaughter is very, very knowledgeable about craft. How come your stepdaughter's not here instead of you then?
She came to do the test.
Screen test?
Yes. Chickened out.
Oh no!
And I ended up doing it.
But you're not a crafter, are you?
No.
So you're on a learning curve as well.
I am.
This is wonderful. Well, we love this. Emma, I do hope you're watching, and we do say good afternoon to you, and hopefully stepmom's going to do you proud anyway. Any help that you need, Janine, any step of the way, you just shout and we'll help you. It is great. It is a first, actually, because brand new supplier, brand new crafter, it's going to be amazing. Love it. Now then, let's have a look at the first item for you as well. We've got some fabulous sentiment plaques here. Now, you've got housework, creative freedom, mess or hoarder. I, for one, love sentiments and mottos and quirky phrases and things like that. So these are right up my street. And I think they will be for a lot of people. And I love the fact that you've picked up on the craft area there as well. Look, I rescue craft supplies. I'm not a hoarder. I'm a hero. I love that. That is definitely one that should be on my door as well. Excuse the mess, but I craft here. This isn't a mess, it's creative freedom. These are also apt, aren't they? And then crafting, what does that say? Crafting
comes before housework in the dictionary, as it should do.
These are going to resonate with so many people, aren't they? Well, you've got the choices here, £9.99 for each of them. Brand new today, of course, 005168. Of course, you can go for more than one of those if you want to do, but the item number's the same. Just choose the option or the options that you want. Fabulous. And of course, these come in as a kit, so you can decorate them in any which way. The samples are just as ideas. You can do exactly what you want with them. Now then, we have also got some more new items, of course. We've got a whole counter full here. So we've got some lovely motivational sentiments for you now. So the plaques themselves, look at the size of them as well, really generous size, 30 by 18 centimetres each. And do you want to tell us about these, Janine?
I can't see them myself, actually. Where we are, behind
They're motivational.
Yeah.
So they're kind of to spur us on.
Yes,
Life is short, buy the shoes.
Yes, that's my sentiment, exactly. I have a shoe room.
Did you?
I don't know, I do have a shoe room.
Oh, you do have a shoe room?
I do have a shoe room. It's a bit of a running joke with me and my shoes.
These are really clever, actually. I like this one. We're just about to see it on the screen now. Stop trying to make everybody happy. You're not chocolate.
With your little pieces of chocolate.
That is very, very clever. Love this. So you've got lots of options again here. £9.99, as I say, a really generous price. Can we just have a close look, actually, at the plaques themselves? Because when they arrive with you, Janine, I don't want to sort of drop everything out. I'm just going to remove the bits of chocolate, not because I'm going to pinch them, but there you can see. So you've got the wording already in there. You just pop the wording out if you want to take that out of there and use that, so you could put paper behind there or decorate the back.
Paper, glitter, whatever you like.
It's a great way to ship these out, actually, because you can see everything's there.
And they don't get damaged.
They don't get damaged. That's really, really important. So everything will arrive with you like that. And then, of course, depending on how you want to decorate them, papers, your different mediums, your glitters, it's entirely up to you.
Yep, sky's the limit.
There we are, 764-365 is the item number. Lots of choices for you there, so you can see them all on the website, of course. Now, it wouldn't be fair to choose a favourite, but I really do love the next one, the welcome. This is your welcome floral. This is so pretty.
It is pretty.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Yeah.
It really is. So if you want a really nice welcome sign, this is the one to go for. Great size again, really generous size. 30 centimetres by 18 centimetres. $9.99 is the price for this one as well. What a great gift that would make for someone as well.
I think so, yeah. It's actually really difficult to paint the tiny, tiny words, so that's why I've made them all a little bit bigger.
I really love this. I love the font that's been chosen there as well, and the flowers, and you've got the different layers to the flowers as well.
Yeah.
So lots of scope there to decorate.
Yeah.
067624 is the item number for that one. The holes are in the top there as well, so you can put your own wire or string or ribbon in there as well to hang up if you wish. But we do have more. We're going to move down again. We've got some family sentiments yet next. So again, you've not just got the wording here, Janine. You have got, I can see we've got feathers in one of them there. We've got flowers in another.
Yeah.
We have got, actually, we're already quite busy on this one, I've got to say. Now the one, which if I asked you, which one you thought would be the most popular out of these, what would you say?
Out of these, probably the Heaven one.
You're right, you're right. That is a third of the stock has already gone on that particular option, but you have got various different options. So let's have a look at these. It's not what you have in life, but who you have beside you. That is so true. Our family runs on love, laughter, and lots of cups of coffee. That's all right, unless you're a tea drinker.
Well, we could do a tea option, I expect.
I think you should.
Or a wine, or a gin.
Wine, it gets better, it gets better. All these options, all these options. Now, the one that is in the lead at the moment is this one.
Yeah.
And I can understand why, actually. Because someone we love is in heaven, there's a little bit of heaven in our home.
Yeah.
And that, I think everybody would appreciate something like that in their home, because we all have someone that's unfortunately gone to heaven or isn't with us any longer. So that is a lovely, lovely sentiment. And I suppose you could find ways of putting little photographs in there if you wanted to.
You could stick, you know, a little frame on the side. The feathers can go on the side. They don't have to go in the it's entirely up to you how you decorate them. Yeah. We just provide it and then you use your imagination to...
Oh, well, you're loving this one. Almost half of the stock has gone now, just with showing it there as well. But we have got another option for you as well. We have our Friends of Flowers, look. There we go. Really generous size, these. And because you get the wording, you've spaced it beautifully. You spaced it in the way that it's been cut, but you could move things around a little bit and add your own embellishments as well. So you've got lots of scope here as well. So $9.99 for this option. You have got the choice or choices that we've just been through there. You can go for more than one if you wish. Great if you want to gift them as well, whether you want to decorate and gift or just buy the kits to gift. 506-688 is the item number. Now we have another wonderful array of plaques for you here. These are really, really nice because we've got the seasons here. Now you've got a particular favourite out of these, haven't you, Janine?
Winter one, yeah.
Winter one, but you have got, of course, you've got all the seasons there, and it is the whole collection for just $19.99. You're saving £19.97 here. Well, if you work it out, that makes it just £5 each at today's price. Yep. That's incredible value. Lots of different pieces here as well. You've got the wording. You know, whether you want to put these all on your wall at the same time, whether you want to change them with the seasons, you certainly can do. Lovely ways of decorating. You see some gorgeous samples here, but you can use your stencils with them. You can use your rubber stamps with them. You've got lots of different options. Item number 778327, and of course, just as a repeat there, you're going to get all of them. All of them. Lovely. Do you have a favourite? Let us know. Do email into the studio as well. I can tell you, at the minute, the busiest option, I think this is across everything, is it? I'm not surprised, to be fair, because it's crafters watching a craft channel. It's the crafty sentiments that are in the lead at the moment. Get a sign for your craft room. Maybe even if you just, you know, if you haven't got your own craft room but use the dining room, you can still hang something on the door. Just take it down when the hubby's around and he wants to eat his dinner in there. But you've got some lovely sentiments here, and you have got those choices. But of course, we want to see some demonstrations as well. We want to see how these kits arrive. We want to see what you can do with them. So I'm going to hand over to Janine. Now, Janine, just a reminder to everybody, you're new to crafting. You're behind the business, but you're not the lady that is normally the crafter.
No.
So you're on a learning curve as well, which is really lovely. But you're actually sharing that with us here at Hochanda.
Sharing my nerves.
You'll be fine.
My
Any help you
mistakes.
need, just shout. We're
Could you
all here
paint
to
that?
help. We're all here to help. Right, what are we looking at first of all?
So this is the Hello Winter plaque, which
Lovely.
That's not off there, that's off something else.
Okay.
So I've made a bit of a start. I've been out and got myself some papers. I've spray painted this just in a silver metallic.
Lovely.
But I've hand painted this in one of these.
And one of the pearl paints. So lots of paints available on the website, of course. You may already have paints that you can use, but there are an awful lot of different paints on the website. Being MDF as well, it's a really good surface to work from, isn't it, Janine?
It's smooth, it's pre-sanded, so you don't actually really need to sand it or anything. Pale colours will take a time because it's super absorbent. Yeah. But I'm sure everybody realises that. So I'm a bit of a magpie. I like anything shiny. So if it's pearl paint, if it's metallic paint, if it's glittery, I'm there.
You love it.
I'm not much
Sounds
of
good to me.
a plain person.
Sounds good.
So what I've done is I've pre-done some bits.
Okay.
So that's off that one. Sorry, I was just sharing my board.
That's all right.
So I've got a few options of papers that I've found in my craft stash. I do have a craft stash, even though I'm not a crafter. I do buy craft things. I just never have the time to actually to do it. Now this one is the paper that we did it in, but I found some other ones I really liked, so I thought I might go with one of these.
Well, if you've got options, if you've got your paper pads, you can just sort of sit one piece on top of the other and then decide.
Yeah, cut it down, make it smaller. I think I might go for that one now. Yeah, I think that one.
Do you know what? I'm so pleased you picked that. Do you know why?
Why?
Because that's the one I'd have picked.
Oh, right.
See, you've got a really good crafty eye.
I must have.
Either that or I've got a terrible one and we match.
I think that one's too
Now,
blush.
almost a quarter of the stock of the seasonal plaques have already gone. You need to be quick. You have got another hour today, haven't you, Janine?
8 o'clock.
At 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock tonight.
You might find me rocking in a corner somewhere.
You'll be fine, don't worry. We're going to look after you really, really well. Now, of course, everybody, if you don't want to miss out, stock is flying out here. So make sure that you do pop those items in your basket and check out before the end of this hour if you want to guarantee that you're going to get things. We'll keep you updated on the stock levels, of course. Do email in for a number of reasons, actually. I'm just thinking, just to say welcome to Janine and the Crafty Pig. Also to say well done, and we're watching and we want to help. We can give you suggestions. We'd love to hear your suggestions as well, maybe for new kits in the future, because Janine did say this to me earlier. Is there something you haven't seen yet that you would like to see? Some suggestions for Janine, because she'd like to sort of work on, as you describe it, your portfolio as well.
Yeah, definitely.
I think you're off to a great start though with what you brought today.
I've picked this I've just done my bedroom, and it's not dissimilar to this, silver and shiny.
Lovely.
So these come in the set, so they're all there ready, and then it's just a case of placing wherever you want to place, finding what's your favourite spot for something. I think on the sample that's over here. You don't have to put it there. You can put it up here. You can put that down there. Snowflakes. So I think that's off another one actually. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm going to. This I've silver shimmered a little bit.
Okay. Oh, have you used a wax or something on there?
I've used a pot of some sort of. I wanted to dip my fingers in it, but then I thought, oh, I'll be absolutely. Oh, there we go.
I've got to ask then, Janine, who did paint up these samples? Because they're wonderful. Was that Emma?
No. It was Debbie and Kay that worked for me.
That is beautiful.
That actually put me to shame. I did do one sign, and afterwards I was embarrassed. So I left them to it.
Don't put yourself down, Janine.
Well, we printed that off, so we just got...
That works really, really well, actually. I've got to say, I love kind of the weathered wood look, and with the silver, that works beautifully. So that's an idea for you, but of course you can change this around if you want to stencil in the background, perhaps. Use your texture paste and things as well, your sprays and your spritzers. Yeah. Now, we are very busy on this particular item now. You can see there the details on the screen, $19.99, almost half the stock has already gone. You are getting all 4 seasons here. It's not just it's not a choice on this one, you are getting all 4. So winter is just one of them. 778327 is the item number. And you can see there, 25 centimetres square, these plaques. These are really, really good sizes. Now, these are made with, these are laser cut, I can tell.
Yep.
You did mention a laser earlier, but you can tell because you've got that lovely burnt edge there, which does mean that they're ready to go, aren't they? You don't need to prep. The surface is beautiful to work from. Yeah. Everything's precision cut with a laser.
Top tip. If you spill any paint or anything on the side of a laser, get a Sharpie pen and just run your pen down. Any runs. Or the other one, baby wipes. Even when it's dry, you can get it off. Fiddly on something like that. Yeah. But on a plaque that you're doing big, a Sharpie or a marker pen down the edge hides a million sins.
Good tip, really good tip. Thank you for that.
I don't know how I know that, but I do.
So you've got some holly there from...
I've just realised
from the winter set?
I have, yes. And I think this goes on it now. I didn't bring my silver glitter, or did I? I think I brought white.
White would look good though, I think.
Some white. So I shall just...
You can never have too much glitter,
Well, no, you can't never have too much glitter, you're quite right. So I'm just going to paint this. Okay.
Half the stock of the seasons have gone now, half the stock. You're getting all 4, remember. So you are getting spring, summer, autumn and winter. Hopefully we'll give you another reminder of how the others look in a little while when we move away from the demonstration area. But a great bundle to go for this one. I do like the thought of changing these around maybe with the seasons, or maybe you can split the set down and gift them to different people as well. You have the fun decorating them first though.
I'm just painting these and then dipping them in glitter. No special glue or anything. Okay. I'm very Mrs. Quick. Quickest way to anything. I did do these earlier, but I might put a little bit more on. Okay. Bit of frost.
A bit of frosting on the berries.
Bit of frosting.
You see, this is a nice thing though, Janine. You can keep this very simple and very sort of minimalistic, so to speak, and just stay with maybe 1 or 2 colours in there. Or you could be very elaborate with it. You could really go to town with your colours, your different mediums, use things like your glossy accents to bring out details on the berries maybe. Use your papers, your texture paste, spritzers and sprays. There's so many wonderful products available.
There's stuff I've never heard of there. You're going to have to give me a few tips. Spritzer sprays.
I could have brought some into the studio, actually, thinking about it.
Isn't that something you put in a drink? Or is it a drink? Right, what's that?
Now, we had some fabulous sprays earlier, actually, from Anna from Craft Academy. And I have borrowed those sprays. I do actually have them. I've borrowed them. I'm going to be using them. They're saying in my ear, borrowed? Are you sure you've borrowed them? They are going to be used on one of my shows, or some of my shows at the weekend.
So, I've not stuck it down because everything's a little bit damp and my cutting is a little bit shoddy.
That is lovely. I'm going to turn that back round, Janine, simply because we've got the overhead camera on you. So we can actually see that as it is. If I hold it up to the front camera, with it not being stuck, it will slide off, obviously, but we can see there how lovely that is to put together. As I say, you can add further things. Do you know, I'm thinking as well, you could put fabric in the background as well if you didn't want to use paper.
Yeah, I just didn't have any fabric.
Let's just bring in this one as well so you can see the original sample, very different, but both equally as lovely. So that's just the winter. Remember, you're getting all 4 seasons in this bundle here. 778327 is the item number. Let's have a look if we can. We'll just see if we can get the other samples passed in actually so we can see. So we have autumn here. What was the name of the sample makers again? Just want to give them a thank you.
Oh, Kay and Debbie.
Kay and Debbie, well done, because you've done a lovely, lovely job of these. Now I can see...
I actually quite like the autumn one as well.
That is lovely, isn't it? Do you know, you probably find as well, us crafters, we are kind of, we don't like to be called hoarders, but we are really. We'll probably find we've got things like acorns and...
Oh, yeah.
What do they call the fir cones? Maybe sort of dies, pine cones, yes. And maybe we've got dies and things of little hedgehogs. Yep. Maybe you can find things in your garden as well that you could attach on there. Your flowers, you could bring the detail out in so many different ways as well. Spring is really pretty, isn't it? These are gorgeous. And then, of course, very, very summery there with the sunshine yellow. Hello, summer. Really pretty. Lots of scope to really elaborate on these, as I say, or just work with them as they are very simply. 70% of the stock has gone, the seasonal plaques have gone. They're not going to last the hour, I don't think. So do get them now. Don't miss out on them. And of course, what we really would love, I'm saying this on behalf of Janine, when you get your kits home and you've decorated them, please do send send us the images. They've just gone limited stock. Janine, have you got a Facebook page or anything like that? Anything on social media?
Oh, yeah.
So people can find you on social media and send in images when they've painted up, and you can build an inspiration page.
Yeah, I can do, yes.
Top tips and all that.
Fabulous.
Do find Crafty Pig on social media. Now you need to check those baskets out. We're at limited stock on the seasonal plaques. You need to check those baskets out because they are going to go. If you don't check them out, they may bounce back out, and we'll let you know if that happens. So anyway, while we're just waiting for you to check those baskets out, we're going to say hello again to our Janice.
Hello everyone, I've got a minute or two to tell you why you should all be members of Hochanda Freedom. Did you know that with Hochanda Freedom you could be saving on your deliveries every single month? For just a £6.97 monthly fee, you'll benefit from unlimited standard delivery, which means the more you spend with us, the more you save. And do you know the best bit? You can cancel at any time. Becoming a member of Hochanda Freedom, you'll also be able to take advantage of our exclusive Freedom members discounts, where you can save anything up to 20% on an already fantastic Hochanda price. Freedom members will also receive our exclusive members badge and Freedom newsletter, which will keep you updated with all the goings-on behind the scenes. Look at all these benefits for £6.97 per month. Over 12,000 of you are already members, and we thank you so much for being part of our family and sharing your crafting passion with us. In fact, I'm going to hand over to you to tell everyone else about your experience with Hochanda Freedom.
I'm a Freedom member, which means I can shop a lot.
It's the discounts and all the special offers you get.
I get special offers, I get special discounts. They tell me when everything's happening. So if there's a special show I want to watch, then it's there.
I'm able to just shop when I'd like.
It's just good to have.
Yes, you do save. If you buy like I do, you save.
You see, you could be a member instantly for £6.97 per month with no monthly obligation. So when you want to cancel, you can. Just give us a call or go to our website quoting the item number 888 So, don't forget you get your unlimited standard delivery, exclusive Freedom discounts, members badge and members newsletter. What are you waiting for? Join Hochanda Freedom today and become a member of the growing Hochanda family.
Yes, thank you, Janice. Now we're going to give a bit of a recap down the counter. Having a busy hour as well, which I'm really pleased about because Crafty Pig, of course, this is their very first hour. Janine, brand new guest with us. We're starting here with the crafty sentiments. This is proving to be very, very popular indeed. Now you have got choices here. So for just £9.99, you've got a choice of the 4 that we can see in front. Let's just go through the wording on these again. I think they really will work for anyone who crafts. This isn't a mess, it's creative freedom. How true is that? 80% of the stock has gone of that particular option. I rescue craft supplies. I'm not a hoarder, I'm a hero. I think that's the one I would probably go with. Half the stock gone there. And then back to the top there, we can see crafting comes before housework in the dictionary, as it should. And actually, I really like that one as well. Half the stock gone there as well. And then, of course, at the bottom, excuse the mess, but I craft here. Love it, love it. 70% of the stock gone there. Do you know, these are the sorts of plaques that you would want at home. If you're, I'm going to be a bit mean here, one of those crafters whose partner gets really annoyed because the glitter's all over the place and it calls your craft stock rubbish and that you are a hoarder, just put this out just to annoy them. That's what I think. 005168 is the item number. You can go for more than one of these if you like as well, of course. But we have got, oh no, that we've changed the details there, haven't we? Is that still the same one? Oh, it is Crafty Sentiments. There we are. There they are, the options, the housework, the creative freedom, the mess and the hoarder. But we are going to see more. We're going to recap on the other items as well. So moving down, we're going to see these next. These are the motivational ones. These are the sorts, again, that I like. If you're having a bit of a bad day, I look for motivational sentiments and I think, yeah, that's a good one. That spurs me along. It makes me think. So these are the sort of signs that you want in your house, you know, when you just want to remind yourself of the good things or how you should be thinking in a day. Things like, life is short, buy the shoes. Let's all just go out and buy shoes. That would be great, wouldn't it? Stop trying to make everybody happy. You're not chocolate. Really like that. I'm too busy working on my own. Oh, on my own. What does it say? I'm too busy working on my own. Grass to notice if yours is... Oh, I get it. I'm too busy working on my own grass to notice if yours is greener. There it is. I didn't read that one last time, did I? Stop trying to make everybody happy. We've done that one. Let's have a look at the top. What have we got here? We've got behind every great man is a woman rolling her eyes. That is, well, is it so true? I shouldn't really say that, should I? Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. And then you've got here, I was born with my heart on my sleeve, a fire in my soul and a mouth I can't control. I didn't come up with this. I'm going to repeat what I've just heard in my ear. That is Lottie, our producer, apparently. Not my idea to say that. That was Lottie who said it herself. There's a sentiment there for everybody, isn't there? £9.99. You've got the choice or choices there. Item number 764365. And don't forget, you've got the fun of decorating these up. It's not just appreciating these wonderful sentiments once you've made them. And, you know, these are going to be a talking point in your house. You've got the fun of decorating these in so many different ways. Now, the next set we've got for you is our family ones. So another lovely set. Oh, we've got the welcome first, actually. No, I'm right in front. It's right in front of me. Look there. Welcome, which we're welcoming Janine, of course, and Crafty Pig here today. I love this. I think the size of this is beautiful. It looks to me as though this has been decorated in chalk paint, which personally for me is my favourite look with the paint because I like the matte finish. I like to be able to ink the edges as well, and it takes the ink. It just looks really, really nice, and of course it's quick drying and works very well for coverage. £9.99 is the price. 067624 is the item number for this particular plaque. That is really lovely, whether you hang it on the, you know, your kitchen door maybe, or just as you go into your hallway, if you've got a porch perhaps. Being MDF, be careful obviously outside, because you can't just put MDF as it is outside, because it is absorbent, so it will be affected by the weather. Now we can move down to our family ones. Another great selection here, and now I'm going to see which one is now in the lead, because we did have a clear winner. It is still the same one I'm just hearing. So this one here, which I think works for everybody, doesn't it? We've all got someone that we've lost that we want to remember. Because you can place the wording where you want it, you could squeeze that up a little bit more, put maybe the feathers and the wings on the outside edge, and put a little photograph of someone in there as well. Or maybe a little keepsake, a little memento. That would be nice. Perhaps if there's a favourite piece of clothing or something like that, just take a bit of fabric and put on there, or make the fabric the background. You know, they've got, I don't know, a dress or a shirt or something like that. That would make it very, very personal. So that's an idea for that one. 70% of the stock on that particular option is gone. Then moving down to the front, we have this one here. It's not what you have in life, but who you have beside you. That is lovely as well, and that's so true for everybody. Again, put that in your house, maybe put some photographs around the side of it, you know, so you're thinking of those people when you read the sentiment. And it just, you know, it is nice, isn't it, to have something very personal in your own home. Love the shape of this one, the circular one. I think that works very, very well. Our family runs on love, laughter and lots of cups of coffee. Do like that one a lot. I love the background in there as well, I've got to say. And then, of course, we've got friends are flowers that never fade. So once again, a great gift if you want to give that to a friend. If you want to decorate it up and gift it to a friend, I think they'd appreciate that very, very much. £9.99 is the price. You've got the different options there again. You can go for one, you can go for more than one. It's entirely up to you. 506688. Then, of course, the seasonal plaques. Now, these have actually... Oh, they did sell out under the video that we showed with Janice there, of course. So the last one was checked out of baskets. We've managed to get some back on extended delivery. The dispatch date is a week's time, so it's not long at all. And of course, because you've got all 4 seasons here, it doesn't really matter what time of year you're going to decorate these up. Great price. Look at the saving. £19.97 is the saving here. £19.99, they're almost half price, and that really is a great price because it makes them just £5 each. 778327. You are getting them all. You can keep it simple. You can decorate the pieces as they are, a little bit of glitter maybe, a bit of ink. But if you want to be really elaborate with these, you can put more flowers on there. You can add other materials. So many options for you. 778327 is the item number. I think these are absolutely fabulous, and I hope we see Crafty Pig back here very, very soon as well. You seem to be loving them so far. Now we are going to go over to the website next. Let's have a little look over there because we've got some magnetic sheets for you. Oh, now then. £20.99. Do you need to store your dies? Do you need to stock up on your magnetic sheets? Maybe you've already been storing them. Maybe you want to make something with the magnetic sheets by cutting them down, maybe fridge magnets. You could just stick your MDF with these as well if you haven't got something too heavy. Maybe some of the elements from the kits that we've got today, some of the floral elements maybe, you could turn them into magnets. Maybe you want to make your own save the dates as well. Lots of options again there, details on the screen. But we want to see some more of Janine, don't we? What have you been doing, Janine, while I've been down the counter?
I've been painting and cutting.
Cutting as well?
Did a bit of cutting.
Oh.
Changed my mind. I did pink and then I thought, no, bronze won't look nice on pink, so I'm doing this shimmery black.
Oh, a little bit of glitter again. We know Janine already. We know Janine loves the glitter.
I do love a bit of glitter. A bit of shiny stuff.
So do you think you're really going to get the crafting bug then, Janine?
I think I could get the crafty brug. It's just time. I spend so much time trying to think of new ideas and then trying to get that idea over to Emma.
Yeah.
It's just a nuisance. I can't design, but I am really not brilliant. But again, it comes down to time because I manage the business, you see, so it's all the messages, all the email.
About the that you have to do, which does really take your time up. I'm
answering Facebook messages up to 11 o'clock at night most nights from bed.
Yeah, yeah, been there, done that.
Yes.
And into the early hours, as many people have often seen. Now then, we've got one of the finished plaques here as well. This is my favourite one, actually. This is the one that I'd want. I rescue craft supplies. I'm not a hoarder, I'm a hero. There we go. I've been referred to as a hoarder many a time, but those that don't share my passion of crafting, of course.
I've got this all out of sync. Here we are.
They're asking me how many storage units I've got. I've got 2. And I've got a van. And I've got lots of boxes. I've got a crafter van as well that I'm working on. You see, I'm crafting away.
A crafter van?
A crafter van. It's a caravan that I'm turning into a little crafting haven.
Oh, how beautiful.
It will be when it's finished. Like you, Janine, I need time.
Yeah.
I asked Santa for time, extra time this year, but he didn't give me any.
Oh, rubbish. I have to put in a formal complaint.
I thought I was on the good girl list as well, but I just
Clearly
never helped me out with that.
That's a plaque I could do, isn't it?
There, you see, we've got ideas. Where did ideas come in, I wonder? Have you got any questions for Janine? Have you got any ideas for future items that you'd like to see? Maybe you've got some favourite phrases, perhaps ones that you've made up yourself that you think would work for other people as well. I bet we have some really good suggestions coming in.
I hope so. I can't have it all coming out of my tiny brain.
Now, you're going straight onto the MDF there, Janine, with the paint, which is great. So, depending on the paint you use, some you may need to gesso
I
first.
think metallics works really well.
Yeah.
There must be something in it that adheres to the MDF. White is a nightmare.
Yeah.
If you're wanting to paint all of the sides, then you'll be there till, oh, I don't know, you know, cows come home. But if you're just doing the top layer, then it's
See,
nice.
this is, you know, you said, oh, spritzers, I've not heard of those.
Yeah, what are they?
Get yourself some spritzers, some sprays. You can spritz straight on the top.
Can you? Does it go down the sides as well?
Depends how good you are at spraying.
Because I stupidly attempted at rollering that in the template.
Yeah.
Oh, bad idea.
Now that's the point actually. I'm glad you brought that up because it was something we did talk about earlier. When you get your kits, we've already said, and for anybody that missed it, they arrive like this. So all the pieces are there for you. So that means nothing's going to get damaged in transit. But obviously these are going to lift out to decorate. It wouldn't be a good idea to try and paint those in there and then lift them out because you could adhere the pieces in there with the paint.
The gap is 1 millimetre, so you slap a bit of paint on that, the gap closes, and then you will be cussing yourself trying to get
get them out. So do take the pieces out before
and do
you
what
paint
I've
them.
done here, which is just paint them one at a time.
Lovely
so you
stuff.
just need to wait for that to dry, and then I've got to decide. Oh, there's my border.
I do like what you've done there as well, because you've painted the main, or the smaller wording, but the main bit of the phrase in one colour, and then the hero bit really stands out in the glitter.
Yeah,
I like that.
I think I did that one actually.
With the pink background.
Yeah.
With the white and
I
the
don't
gold.
know what possessed me to do pink, but hey ho.
It's sparkly. I
Yeah,
like
this-
it.
oh,
That stands out really. I think the choice of colours is great.
Sparkle all the way.
Sparkle all the way. I love that.
So just gonna do this. Then when these are dry, I'll stick that on there, stick them on there, and we'll be done. I mean, this is basic. You know, hold my hands up, everybody. This is basic. People
You're doing really well.
I've watched a few Hochanda shows, and I have felt quite inept at the standard.
But we all start somewhere,
Well,
Janine.
yes, you do. You did.
We all start somewhere, and I think it's really brave of you and really lovely, actually. And I'm, for one, and I know everybody in the gallery agrees with me here, and I'm sure the viewers out there, I think it's not only brave of you to come on and admit that you're new to crafting and you're learning, but it's nice for us to see where you're starting from, to see how you progress as well.
Yeah, but there's so much to learn, you know, with like stamping and rollering and...
Oh, you'll soon get there, don't worry about that.
Oh,
Don't worry about that
I might need a
at
couple
all.
of storage units then.
Starts with a shoebox.
Well, it's not a shoe, it's a shoe room I've got, never mind a shoe
Oh yes,
box.
you've got a shoe room.
I've got a shoe room.
Are they sparkly shoes?
Oh, there's all sorts in there. I've got semi-sparkle on.
You have, actually.
I can't help it, there's something wrong with me.
Nothing wrong with a bit of sparkle.
I nearly came in my gold ones, but...
Oh, you need to wear those next time.
Oh, yeah, they're in the car.
Yes, do give your support to Janine.
My shoe room needs more shoes. I'm going to do it up.
I like that. You'll be decorating your own shoes soon.
No.
We've got all sorts of products that you can decorate your own shoes with.
I have actually did see, I'm on Facebook sort of 24/7 when I'm not asleep, and I saw somebody had bought some ballet pumps and put some glittery applique on it.
Oh, yes. You can do that, or if you've got Mod Podge, cover it with that, sprinkle glitter all over, decoupage papers,
I'm
rice
not getting into
papers, seal it over.
Oh, well, she's off on me. She's off.
I'm going to set you a challenge now.
Oh, go
I
on.
want you next time, as long as it's not next week, we'll give you a bit more time than that. Next time you're here, I want you to wear a pair of shoes that you've decorated.
That I've decorated? Oh, my word.
Yeah.
It'll be trainers then.
That's fine.
Pumps.
Yeah, that's fine.
I better start small.
Pumps, ballet shoes, wellies, it doesn't matter.
Pumps, I think. I better do a pump. I'm getting there, aren't I?
You are getting there. We can give the options again and give a little reminder as well if you like.
Just please, everybody, do. You know, I know this is basic, so it's not up to some of your crafty crafters standard, but you know, I'm doing my best.
But this is a nice thing, Janine, because people are watching, and if they love the product and they've got their own ideas,
well,
they will be thinking, oh, I know what I'd like to do to that. But we do have new crafters tuning in all the time as well, or people maybe that have been sewing and think, oh, oh, do you know, I'm going to have a go at a little bit of MDF. So they would be in the same position where they're starting right with the basics. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with that at all. I think you're doing a marvellous job, I really do. Well, let's give you a reminder of one or two things. So the items we're looking at are the crafty options. So we've got crafting comes before housework in the dictionary, as it should. So true. There we go. Half of the stock gone of that particular option. Then next up, we've got another one for you. This isn't a mess, it's creative freedom. Very true again. 60% of the stock gone on that one. Then excuse the mess, but I craft here. That is now limited stock, so if you want that one, be quick on that one. All of these are £9.99, remember, and the one that we're working with at the moment, also limited stock. I rescue craft supplies. I'm not a hoarder, I'm a hero. Really, really like that. So many ways that you can decorate that up with lots of different mediums, as I say. £9.99 is the price. 25 centimetres by 25 centimetres is the size of these, 005168. Now we have had an email in from Sally, I'm hearing, and Sally is saying, Janine, your colour sense and your composition is great. Oh. You've got a fabulous eye for design.
Thank
so
you.
there you go. Isn't that lovely? Oh, thank you, Sally. That's really, really nice. Lovely, lovely. Thank you for taking the time to email in and say that.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Now we've had an email from Maggie as well. Now Maggie is saying, welcome to the Hochanda family. Love the sentiments. Now I can tell you that's our Maggie who comes here. She's also a guest here.
All right.
From Cool Cats and Stampendous and various other shows as well. So that's nice. Thank you, Maggie. That's lovely of you to email in as well.
Yes, thank you very much.
That actually looks fabulous on there. I love the choice. I'm with Sally. You've got a great eye for colour, the composition. I think that works beautifully. You've kind of got that coppery colour there, the metallic onto that glittery background, which is, to me, it's kind of a very dark, sort of charcoaly colour.
It's meant to be black,
got a bit of blue
but
in there.
it's like a purpley bluey.
It's really nice.
It is nice.
Really nice indeed.
So that's another one done.
Now then, the holes. Have we got the holes in the frame and in the back as well? Just under the paint we have, so they match up perfectly.
Yeah.
So when you're painting, if you did get a little bit of paint in the holes, what would you do? Just
get I think they're called weeding tools, or
like a pokey tool.
A pokey, yeah. A bradawl will be too big. I have bradawl. I like bradawls.
Okay.
My favourite tool.
Or maybe something like a wool needle or something would be good as well. Just something that you can poke in the hole and poke out the excess paint.
I mean, I put that on quite thick and it didn't fill up. And then obviously when your paper's on, you need to poke something in there to go through.
Yeah, perfect. So again, your pokey tool would work perfectly.
Yeah.
Then it's up to you what you hang it on, whether it's string, whether it's yarn, whether it's
if
wire,
you don't
ribbon.
want the holes, I would suggest you using a little bit of filler or something.
Yeah. Oh, a good trick we crafters have. Oh. We say this, if we make a mistake, we put butterflies on things.
Oh, yeah.
So you could put a butterfly on the
I've
holes.
got my stamp here somewhere.
Have you?
I have got a butterfly stamp somewhere.
Oh, we love butterflies regardless of whether they're covering mistakes or not.
Yeah, because you can put, you know, little... I use the waste of these for cutting little shapes and flowers and things.
Yes.
I never throw these away. I've got loads of it at home. I know I said I'm not a crafter, but I do a few bits. I just don't call myself a professional crafter.
When do you become a professional crafter, though? I don't think there is...
When you've got 2 warehouses and 2 vans, I think.
I've only got one van, I'm not quite there yet.
A crafter van. Yeah. But yeah, you could. I mean, you could put buttons, or because obviously it's craft supply. So
buttons is a good idea. Actually,
buttons,
I like that.
you know, little shapes. I think there's some scissors under here somewhere that are off a plaque that got damaged in transit.
So yeah, you've got various different elements within the kit. So maybe if you're going for more than one kit, you will have spare bits. You don't have to put everything on one kit, do you?
I am thinking of...
We've got little flowers here as well.
Yeah, I am thinking of doing some little packs of various... There's one I painted earlier.
That looks nice on the corner there, actually. What kit is that from? Is that from
That's from
the
this
Seasons?
One, I think.
Oh, from the...
It's not what you have
one
in
of the
life.
motivational ones.
I think it
There's
is.
lots of kits actually with the little accessories in there that you can move around from one set to another.
We do sell packs, you know, on our website of flowers in various sizes and various mixtures. So I was thinking of doing some.
That would be a good idea, I think. Yeah, I think.
And then possibly like a little craft kit, so we could do scissors and bobbins.
Yeah.
Sewing machine.
Yeah.
That sort of thing, you know, just
anything
along
crafty.
the theme.
Don't forget, email in if you've got your own ideas. Is there something you'd particularly like to see? Do let us know, or find, of course, Janine on Facebook as well. But we're going to give you another little recap as well. So over to the website we'll go again, give you a reminder of 1 or 2 items. So you can see we've had a busy hour actually. We've had some sellouts. We've got 1 or 2 items on extended delivery now. Now looking at the crafty sentiments, the one that speaks about the mess, excuse the mess but I craft here, that has sold out. We have got it on extended delivery. I presume it's 7 days. Yes, 7 days. The 4th of February, 7 days extended delivery, because obviously now extra stock has got to be created for you, but not long to wait at all, and well worth the wait, of course. There we are. So we have got more. Oh, sorry. I was sneaking up. They caught me, they caught me. Thank you very much, Jamie. Did you forget the sample? Yes, I did, so I went to go back for it. Got caught, there we are. Let's just show you this one as well, because it's another one of the craft ones. I rescue craft supplies, I'm not a hoarder, I'm a hero. I really do need that on my door. I really do need that. That might go on my crafter van. Love that. So we have got, of course, lots of different options for you here. We've got 4 in this particular bundle. So we have got the one that we've just seen. We've got This Isn't a Mess, It's Creative Freedom. Excuse the Mess, but I Craft Here. That's the one on extended delivery now. And crafting comes before housework in the dictionary, as it should. Really like that. There we are. We'll bring the details up in a second for you as well. Let's just see there. Hopefully we'll pop up in a second there. There we go. 005168 is the item number, £9.99 each. And of course you can go for the option or options that you prefer. Now then, we are back to those motivational sentiments. I like the one with the chocolate on it, I've got to say. I think that's very clever. Oh, that is also, I'm hearing, the most popular one. And also, which was the other one, Lottie, that's very popular in this one? That's in the lead at the moment, almost half the stock. Yes, the one, stop trying to make everyone happy, you're not chocolate. You can see that, that's on the circular one in the centre there. Life is short, buy the shoes, really love that. You really can have some fun decorating those shoes up, can't you? Use all sorts of different things to do that. I was born with a heart on my sleeve, a fire in my soul, and a mouth I can't control. That's Lottie's, she's put a name on that one. And then we have, behind every great man is a woman rolling her eyes. Yeah, it makes a smile, that one. I like that one a lot. And then, I'm too busy working on my own grass to notice if yours is greener. That's a good one. That's very thought-provoking as well. I like that one. So 764365 is the item number. £9.99 is the price here. And of course, again, you've got the option or the option of your choice under that one item number. Now, the welcome sign. This is one of my favourites, actually. I just love everything about this. I love the size of it. I love the fact that it says welcome on it. I love the detail in there as well. If you wanted to decorate in a different way, you certainly can. This is just one idea, but I think it looks perfect as it is. £9.99 for this one. 30 centimetres by 18 centimetres. Item number 067624. There we go. Lovely. And then we have, of course, our family sentiments for you. These are lovely as well. Let's find out which one's in the lead. I'm presuming, because it was, oh, it's still this one. It is now limited stock. If you want to go for this one, I would be quick on it. There is another show today at 8 o'clock, but I can't say about stock. Some of it's already on extended delivery. So that one is in the lead. The one underneath is approaching a third of the stock gone. So that's this one here. It's not what you have in life, but who you have beside you. I think that's lovely, actually. I really like that. And then moving back over, we can see at the bottom there, our family runs on love, laughter, and lots of cups of coffee. I particularly like the elements in there as well in the circle. I like that a lot, although I'm not a coffee drinker. That's why I mentioned the tea earlier. But never mind. We'll see that come out next time, maybe. Friends are flowers that never fade. So true. Great little gift, this one. If you want to give that to a friend, make it and gift it to a friend. 506 688 is the item number, £9.99 for either choice or choices, each one of those as well. And then the seasonal plaques. These did sell out earlier. They're on extended delivery. The 4th of February is the ship from date. You are getting all 4 here. This one, there's no choice, but look at this price. £19.97 is the saving here. These are almost half price. Look at that, just a couple of pence off. 778327 is the item number, and almost 20% of the extended stock is now gone. Do you know, I'm looking at this as well. I'm thinking you could split these down as well. Use the back piece for one project, maybe use the wreath for another, maybe use the wording for something else. So really, you've got at least 3 projects within each. So altogether, we've got 4 there. Let's make sure my brain's working. 3 times 4 is 12. I think you've got at least 12 projects here for £19.99. Item number 778327. There we go. Very busy on those indeed. So let's have another little look on the website. Remember, Janine and Crafty Pig are new to us. If you're new to us as well, perhaps you're watching for the first time or making your first order, if you use the code HOCHTV, you will get a saving. There it is, HOCHTV20. You'll get 20% off. Well worth using that, isn't it? It certainly is. So make sure you put that code in, everybody, if you're placing your first order. I wonder if there's anybody watching out there who is brand new to crafting today. Have you just found us today? I'd love to know. studio@hochanda.com. I bet there is. It's just if they're brave enough to email in and tell us.
Well, yeah. Might be shy.
They might be a bit shy.
Don't be shy.
So what have we got here? We've got the welcome sign.
I'm doing abysmally.
No, you're not.
Right.
No, you're not. So what do we get in the kit first of all, then, Janine? You get the back plate.
Yeah. So you've got your back plate with your welcome word, your little flower that goes up here. That sits on top of that one.
Okay.
She says.
It's just finding the right way to put it. Again, though, you could use those separately if you wanted to and extend on the kit, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could put paper flowers on.
I do like it as it is, though. I think it makes a really nice effect.
You can put paper flowers on. You can, I think this one goes over here, if I remember. Yeah, and that sits on that.
Okay.
And I think that was meant to sit on that.
That's like the stamens in the centre.
Yeah.
But it's entirely up to the individual how they use it.
There you go, that's the right one. And then that one goes on there.
Lovely.
Now,
I'm seeing something else here as well.
Oh, what are you seeing?
What a fabulous stencil.
Well, yes, it is, yes. I don't know whether it'll work. I've not got any stenciling brushes.
Your spritzers.
Oh, where she goes, she's off again.
Get your spritzer, spritz through that, Janine. Not only will you use it as stencil, you'll cover that as well, and you could reuse it. Put some paper behind there.
Somebody bring some spritzers in and show me how to work them.
I've got some, I'm going to bring them in later.
Right, should I do? Yeah, I'll do this in pink.
That looks
a
nice
bit bright.
as well.
That does look nice.
Is that the bit out the L?
Yes.
I bet that's probably come out the O then, has it, that bit there?
No, I think that's out of the O.
Is it?
Oh, no, look. Look,
if you save all those bits, though, you could put something behind there and make a second plaque.
You could, or we could, if people message in with ideas, come up with some new ones just for stencils. There are stencil fonts that you can use that would be perfect for that. But you see, I've
send those ideas.
I've always thought that, you know, painting with 3mm thick MDF is a little bit tricky to do for stenciling because it'll go under. But I didn't know there was such thing as a spritzer. I thought that was a drink. But hey ho. You live and learn.
I refer to them as spritzers. Sometimes we just say sprays, but there's all sorts of different things. We had some on this morning, Janine, that were beautiful from Anna, who comes, one of our guests. They're really lovely. They're kind of interference colours, so you've got a base colour and they've got lots of shimmer in them. So you would love them.
Oh yeah.
You would really love them.
I'm there.
Because you could paint first and then spritz over the top.
Yeah.
Or we have another company called Pearly Winks, and you can go directly onto the MDF with Pearly Winks as well.
Pearly Winks?
Yeah.
That's a cute name.
It is a cute name, isn't it? They have followers called the Winkies.
Oh, I have followers called the Piggies.
Oh, I love it.
I have a group called Crafty Piggers. I do like a bit of dabbing of glitter.
Oh, that looks fantastic. Look at that. Lots of sparkle.
And then the pink on top.
Lovely.
I would have probably used a mauve, but I didn't bring a mauve because I'm silly.
That's all right.
I
Silver
wasn't
looks good.
forward thinking enough. And then there was some nice greens here, wasn't there, for this?
Yes. Now these paints, I believe we've got on the website as well. Oh, it's a brand new one. I
Is that
loaned
allowed?
these. I did get permission. Yes, it's all right. Leonie said we could open it. These are from LeBlanche. Bring these to us.
Thank you, LeBlanche.
These look lovely. These are my sorts of colours as well.
I'm bright and sparkly,
Are
and
you?
you're more.
I like vintage muted colours. Although I do like a bit of brightness as well from time to time.
I'm a bling-a-ling.
Bling-a-ling.
I'll put a little bit.
Might need a bit of a stir. That looks a little bit oily on the top.
Do you know what?
I
One
think.
thing I don't like doing, a bit OCD. I don't like sticking my brush.
No, I don't like that
You know,
either.
it's not nice, is it?
No. Get a lollipop stick or something instead.
Yeah, I wasn't forward thinking, but hey ho. I'll know for next time.
Oh, now that's nice.
It is
Oh,
nice.
I love that
isn't it?
colour. Oh, do you know? Would you believe? How long do you think we've got left in this hour, Janine? Because I said to you beforehand, it will fly past.
You did? I've no idea.
If
Another
I said
half an hour.
we've got about a minute left, would you believe me?
No.
We have. We've just got just over a minute left.
Blimey.
See, and you've got through it easily, perfectly.
I find once I've done one, I'll be all right.
You will
for the
be.
rest.
You're back at 8 o'clock, aren't you?
Yeah.
We have literally just called a minute now, so you'll be well set for 8 o'clock. I think me and you will have a bit of a crafting session. I'll get my spritzers out. What do you think?
Oh yeah, definitely. And
might
the
do
other
that.
sort of spritzers as well.
Sorry, what was that?
Wine spritzers.
No, I've got to drive home.
Well, so have I actually. So I don't know why I said that. Probably not a good
and
idea.
I've got a couple more shows to present as well, so I better behave myself.
We won't have wine spritzers then. It's just a thought.
It could be quite good fun,
I was
though.
going to do something there, but I've completely forgotten
Well,
what
we're
it
down
is.
into the last 30 seconds, Janine.
Oh, flipping
So
heck.
I wouldn't worry too much. I think you've done marvellously. I really do. We've had a fun hour. We've had sellouts. We've got extended stock, which is a great sign. We've had emails coming in as well. So thank you, everybody who's been supporting out
Thank
there
you.
as well. Do try and catch
Bring it on.
Janine at 8 o'clock as well. We want to see much more of her and follow her crafting journey. Thank you so much, Janine.
Thanks for having me.